no idea if it's looking at me or not. Freaking tired, people. I wish I had something to distract me other than more things. I wish I was better at masking, you know? It used to be either put on a smile or it was resting bitch face. All the time. One or the two. And that was okay. Except for it's not really me. But people expect this to be me. But it's not. It's just faking it, right? What I was told forever. Fake it till you make it. Do the best you can with what God gave you. He wouldn't give you more than you can handle, right? Biggest fucking gaslighting ever. As much as I found so many people with the same thoughts and ideas and everything else, there's still so many reasons to just not say anything. Oh, that was just all around the bush now, wasn't it? I just thought in my head. A little crunchy, eh? Anyway, it's loud. The rain is loud. The wind is loud. This thought in my head for a video. How did it go? If I'd had access to this phone that had been charging, it'd already be in a small video already, so I wouldn't have forgotten. Yep, no, haven't got it. Something about asking what one of the worst things was that you did as a young person. Nobody knows about, or few know about. See, no, it's all going around already. It's not quite what was in my head. I was very succinct in my head when I was 10 feet from my phone. Now I'm up, outside, in front of the phone. There's a lot of things going through my head today. I got publicly mad at that doctor lady on our TV, and it's silly because really, I called it a year ago or whatever it was, calling her a puppet, a cowardly puppet, but a puppet. Still cowardly. Now she's got some dude standing up there with her. Stop. Mr. Dicks. Great big bag of freaking dicks. For God. So funny. Did a video the other day. So, anyway. People suck and they can eat big bag of dicks. And I remember thinking at the time when I was going through the captioning, because I have the option in the other platform to go through the captioning and change it. And I was going to change that because it did D ... I was going to put DIX. And then I thought, well, I don't want to associate that in my head to somebody who I've actually met. Who's, anyway, totally forgot about that bag of dicks. Sorry. Not sorry. Is it 1,000? Over 1,000 medical people. Hi, just a minute. Hello, handsome boy. Move your tail out of the door. Thank you. Hi. What are you doing? Look at that. I closed the door. Are you gonna freak out? Gonna freak out? Hello. Not yet. Would you like a treat? Yeah. Just don't bite my toes, dude, okay? There's only a couple left. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? There you go. Over 1,000 medical professionals refusing to get their vaccine. And I want to say Dr. Henry, but really. Oh, I have a headache. That woman on the TV today, on the news. Saying that the school boards know what they're doing. They don't have to have a mask mandate because they know. It's okay. The teachers and the school board will know. So they don't have to do a mandate for it. They don't have to, make it a binding thing. I had a bit of a nap and I woke up. I don't even know why I woke up. My phone refreshed and it was showing the live. She was speaking that. I went off. I had a little rant on the other platform about how now they're going to be expecting grade 2 teachers, or how would you like it if the average grade 2 teacher was doing appendectomies. Jeez Louise. Dentists, lawyers, all in the same building. Teachers need a raise. Since you're doctors and scientists and all that now. Epidemiologists. Sorry, Pax. Dude, I follow. There's a couple of women too. Not just the dude. He's adorable. Anyway. Neither here nor there. And the thing is, I can sit here and I can be upset and I can mask my tears, which are frustration, rage, apathy, weirdly, maybe? No, that's not quite the right word. I'm hopeless, dead inside. Doesn't matter. So I was going somewhere with that. Sidetracked myself. Because that's how I feel. It's hopeless. So I get why they're giving in, right? You know, somebody said it in a video. They're giving in because so many of them. Just because somebody out there that may watch this is possibly smirking right now, going, told ya. It still doesn't make you right. All those things everybody on that side has been saying about us taking your freedoms, you're literally taking ours. We don't have a choice about being medical professionals and teachers don't have to be vaccinated. 2 years down the drain. Not because you were right. A new variant, hey? Somebody said to expect another 2 years of this. Two to 6 weeks, 2 years ago. Handsome boy. What are you doing? There is really a cat here. Yeah, the external and the internal, like outside my house and inside my house, all the things that are going on. Yep. Pretty much done. Like this, I'm just wasting. Literally, my face is wasting hydration right now. And it hurts. Like, stupid. Like, I know I've gone through all the same, I could talk the same things. They're still happening and still so few care. Or care enough. Yep, it's gonna happen again as I'm sitting here thinking about all of it And like, I have no place, and I know it's all about me. Sorry. Can't get past that. So, it hurts. Try to do so much for other people, other particular people. But humans are easily distracted, and they forget. It just doesn't matter. Going outside? Can you hear that? It's cat nails on a window. It's great. Yeah. What, you just want me to open the door? That would be cat nails on the other side of a metal door. Hey, duder. I had more to say. More about the horrible thing from your past. More about trauma and responses and therapists. Some of you out there, like, shame on you. Seriously, like, I get that you're trying to drum up business and stuff, and it works, because what you're saying is not wrong. But the way it comes across is that it's all just this. Right? Except for what you forget is that this used to be this. But I don't know if that makes sense. Of course it doesn't make sense. Why would that make sense? Generational trauma. It's generational for a reason. And for you to sit on the other side of your screen and tell a certain generation that, you know, the ones before them are the ones that are at fault, and if they're not willing to see reason, no, after a certain age it's a two-way street, people. That's just all there is to it. It has to go both ways. When those children grow up and become adults, then it's about their choices and the consequences that come with those choices. And I think I have a nifty perspective on this, because really, I'm the kid who, as an adult, went to their parent and got nothing in return. Therapy doesn't work for me. It's not going to do anything. Except for I didn't even get that response. I did not get that answer. Sibling got that answer. Not me. I got silence. But I'm also a parent of now adult children. Because I didn't know. I heard a guy talk about this today. They're just going to use that as an excuse. Well, do you know what? I didn't have the tools. I didn't have the tools and I didn't have access to tools. The closest thing to even understanding that there might be something else out there was TV. My current spouse laughed at me when I explained that. Laughed at me. Thought it was funny. I still don't think it's funny. I don't see the humor in it. And as life progressed, I picked up different tools here and there. Kind of like I used to do with religions. I knew that the bunches that I was introduced to as a child weren't right. Not quite right. How can a God ask those things of his people and still be a good God? Even as a single-digit child, I knew. Wrong. Anyway, but I would pick at other religions and go, oh, that sounds nice. That's nice. That's kind. That's a way to deal with this situation or that situation. I did the same with tools. Dealing with my kids, life, society, myself, my inner workings because of the stuff. But the dude today wasn't the only one that I've come across recently. But I haven't been to therapy in a long time. The last therapist I saw was in-house. She came here. It was like this special program through community services. And she had a heart attack. Ended up in the hospital. And I didn't know. Nobody called me and told me. My youngest child eventually came here to visit and told me. She'd passed. She was a lovely lady. We became friends. I know. Ethically wrong. And because of that, it's probably a lack of grounding, the grounding isn't the right word, but probably led to stress on her heart, which, yes, there's guilt with that. Anyway, that's another story. But, because I'm not up on that. I don't have the words to come back and even verbally stand up for myself in there. It's brutal over there. In here, there's now 45 of you. You're dropping. It's okay. I'll just keep being my whiny self. I'll be my true, authentic self and watch y'all flutter away. It's all good. Oh, God. Yeah, it's totally fine. Seriously fine. Started taking back things for myself in the house and boundaries. It's been nice, actually. And actually noticed that I look happier in my little videos. It's kind of a neat realization, and the timing for it. It's nice. So stressing myself out, like with all the self-therapy, the ones, anyway, I before, you know, life happened and kids moved home, I had just started to get into a routine. Like, I'd set up boundaries with the 2 friends I used to have about how I did things. I was starting to feel comfortable in myself. And then I had to rearrange things. And at first I didn't even realize that I had to, because I didn't realize I had changed. Because it was my child who had moved home. And my reactions to things changed like that. And I found myself doing and saying and things were different. I wasn't first. I wasn't putting myself first, as any parent would, until you realize that you're the parent of adults, right? And her and I eventually got around that. We actually worked through it, and I think at the time we became better friends. Friends, is that the word? We had a better working relationship, except for that makes it sound like, you know, there's a wage somewhere. Oh my God. Gods, plural. I should have brought out liquid. I'm thirsty. Where was I going? To get liquid. No, that wasn't it. What are you looking at, dude? The raccoon's back? Don't hear any. Oh no, that light is really bright. Now all I'm seeing is sparkles. Sparkly eyes. But more recently, yeah, the boundaries thing. It's been good. It's been good for me. Because I've done this. I've done this. I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this. And I can't anymore. 50 freaking years old. When I say I don't have the spoons, like I didn't have the spoons before, but other things were a priority and not me. I've started making myself a priority to certain degrees. And I'm back to today. Today's a bad example though. Today started at 5, just after 5 a.m. I have a video out that I took just before 6 a.m. in the dark. There's another video I did not post just before 6 p.m. in the dark. Where am I? Oh, right. Left-hand turn. It's been a long day. Today's not a good day as an example of my napping habits. Because it's not napping, it's just laying there trying not to. Whew. Did you see that? I felt my eye just tweak a couple times. I just didn't point it out. Anyway. Today's horizontal time. How's that? Was horizontal hollow time? No, that makes it sound like it's holographic. That's not what I meant. Hollow. Anyway. Am I gonna watch this video? Am I gonna post this video? Am I gonna watch this video before I post this video? Or am I just gonna dump this video when I open this because I desperately need of room on my phone again? Anyway. It's the first one sideways in a while. I have no idea. You know, it's really bright. That I do know. Yeah. Thirsty. And should have tore down some tissue before I started chatting, but really I thought I had an idea in my head on the direction this was going to go, and that did not go in that direction. When I tried to talk in that direction, that didn't work out well, including right now when I tried to talk about the talking about. My mouth still doesn't want to do it. No. We all have things. And this one thing that keeps going through my head is something that I don't know. I wish I had that lady therapist friend again. I gotta tell you, I really do. Sherry. The only Sherry I've ever had in my life that I liked. Didn't quite get to the point of meeting your husband. Husband. That's so funny. Did you ever actually say it was your husband? Or did you say partner? I don't know. It's been over a decade though, so about a decade. I don't know. I'd have to go back. I hate going back. It's like memories on Facebook, right? Either they're fabulous or it's grab the tissue day. Anyway, yeah. So, did I tell you guys about the feathers? The bird? I was supposed to go on top of my roof because I found these in the front yard and I also found some in the backyard. Anyway, that was totally my mind trying to distract itself. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot going on and I don't know how to deal with much of it. And I'm trying to, do the 1 foot in front of the other, one day at a time, except for it's not just one day at a time. As I've said before, it's moment by moment, minute by minute. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes, minute by minute. I don't think I have what it takes. I keep saying that. And with those words come this flood of images of different ways, different possibilities. But I'm supposed to be strong, right? Be a good example, 1 foot in front of the other. Show people how it's done. I'm an adult. I'm a parent. Because of that, I'm supposed to have the answers. Do you think Bonnie goes home and says the same thing? I'm a doctor. I'm an adult. The government hired me to do this. I'm supposed to know what to do. I wish I was oblivious. Hi, Blueberry. You came all the way in.